you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is gonna be really specific and really like a cold hard message for society, because my thing is, I want everybody to be happy and live their best life, right? I want everybody to find true love, and especially for me, because I know I deserve the true love that I am looking for. And like, the thing is, I want it, when in fact I shouldn't want that, you know? But my thing is, like, think about it really deeply about society. I was doing my research and I was like, okay, in the government, how many men and women are in the societies, right? There's 386 men governors. And guess how many women? 13. 13 compared to 300. Almost 400. That's when it all clicked. We are living in a man's world. And us girls just let it happen. We had the opportunity to change it with the faith of voting for Kalama. I can't pronounce it right. Versus Donald Trump. Donald Trump lied to get his way with the white people because he knows that the white people are very easy to control. So that's why he said, if you don't vote for me, we're taking your rights to guns away. That's how he won the vote. That's how he won the vote from poor people who didn't do the research and were like, we can lower money. We can lower the gas prices of food. That's how he baited us with all these lies. Now, I don't know if people are aware of it or if people just don't care to act on it, but I just learned this because I have not been paying attention, because I am a young adult and I didn't care. I didn't think it was important at all until I was like, wait, it's so much more deeper than that. I have been going to the gym for about 2 years now, right? Almost 3, I believe. Everybody is sexualizing themselves. Ass and tits, right? We all are very comfortable with that nowadays. But my question is, why? It's the validation. You can say no or not, whatever helps you feel better, because I was the same way. I still am sometimes. We show ourselves to prove to men, hey, we got this body, but you can't touch. Hey, we're badass bitches, but you can't touch. But in reality, men want control. Men want options. Men don't want to settle in this life. I don't know why, for what reason, because they're all miserable. I don't know why. Not all of them. But like, tell me why. Tonight, I was walking out the gym. This man who works here says bye to the girl with her tits out, but not to me. When I was the first one walking out and I have a shirt on, I'm covered up. That just proved my point right there. Men are sick dogs who like options. And you know what? I have proof, because on YouTube, there was this one guy in a bathtub with a woman, very sexual. She left, and 5 more other women combined it. And then at the end, he got the girl he had before, all of them together. That is in our faces. Men like options. That's why us soft girlies can't find a man, because we look in the wrong places and like... That's why suicide kind of went up with men. Men bottle up their emotions. That is why they need a woman in their life. Women are here to support and nurture and take care of men, because men need help as much as women do. But women need nurturing from men. Like, hey, are you okay? We need that emotional support because we are emotionally more involved in a relationship, because men and women have similarities and differences. That is why in around 2016, I think is when it began about suicide, till now, men felt hopeless and lost, confused, so they ran to sex, drugs, chaos. That is how we lost them. And us girls, I believe that we don't know what's going on because we just seek that validation from men. Think about it, because I was in this relationship too. Look at everybody around you in their relationship. Are they happy? Ask yourself that. Are they really in love? Or are they staying in that relationship for the time that they spent on this one person? The nurturing, manipulation, mind games. Men want to feel validated by a woman, so he will play mind games with you. He will give you whatever you need when it's convenient for him to stay in your life. What I mean by that, let's say you are trying to break up with your man, and now he does all the things that you want him to do. That is a trap, and I saw it with my eyes, and that's why I didn't go back to my ex. He did exactly what I begged him to do. Late night drives. I wanted him to give me posters on prom and do dates and shit. He didn't do that. But he took me on a late night drive. He approached my door without me asking, and I wanted that so bad. But why did it come to a point where I had to break up with him to finally do the things that I wanted him to do from the start? 4 freaking years of my life setting for mediocre. I'm sorry, I still love you if you do watch this. I love you with all my heart. But you know you could have done better. You know you used me for my body. I know it. You know it. Just admit it. Us girls have to start paying more attention, and this whole world and talk will probably become better because we're already at rock bottom. I don't believe it could get any worse than it could get better. My thing is, you have to pay attention to what you say, because there's a whole nother story to go along with this. God. But I don't think you guys are ready for that. I don't think so. Not at all. Because the concept of God is a whole different story. People who get it, get it. My thing is, with all of our older generation, including mine, we are not setting a good example for these children. We are not. 13-year-olds are, while driving? No. Unacceptable. You parents, I am done being nice, like, oh my God, parents do this and that, and it's not the parents' fault. Yes, it is. Show some discipline to your kids already. Kids need discipline. If you read it in the freaking Bible, it literally says, I don't remember what verse, it is okay to hit your child. It literally says that. Discipline is okay. You guys don't understand that God does not want to worship. He doesn't want the worship. You know who wants the worship? Guess who? You know who lies? Guess who? You know who lied to become president? Guess who? Now, I'm sorry with the tone of my voice, because this is really passionate for me. Because it makes me so angry that the adults are somewhat aware of this shit. They didn't tell us. We had to fucking learn on our own. Parents are supposed to be our supporters. Parents are supposed to be our fucking backs to lean on, to catch us when we fucking fall. But guess what? That's not fucking reality sometimes. Excuse my language. Parents nowadays laugh in your face when you do drugs. I don't mean to bash on my mom or dad, but they could have done better. Because I know I would do fucking better. But you know what? I can't bring a fucking kid into this world, and I know a lot of people agree with me. I cannot bring a child into this world unless I fucking fix it. So with this video, I hope it wakes girls up specifically to stop validating men. Stop. They're not your world. You know what is a good world? A girl boss. A girl who takes control. A girl who knows who she is. A girl who will stand for nothing. Are you kidding? This is a man's world. Why do we have a whole season full of football? And the girls who have a boyfriend worship the boyfriend's team. She doesn't actually have an independent team. She goes with the boyfriend's team because she seeks the validation that her dad never gave her. She seeks the validation that her mom never taught her. Again, men like options. Don't give it to them. If he was a real man, he would see your potential from a mile away. That's why... Sorry, I just saw this guy drive like shit and he works at Crunch Fitness. Men are chaotic, and it's not attractive. I have so much more to say, but I want to edit it and I want to show this out to the world already. Us girls should not be putting each other down. What the fuck is up with that? When I see a girl walk past by, I'll fucking smile at her. And you know what they do? They give me a bitch ass stare. And I don't take that personally. I say that in my mind, oh, she's insecure. Because it's the truth. It's not fucking bad to say the truth. Speak your fucking truth. Stop sugarcoating shit. Everyone's too fucking sensitive. Wake the fuck up. Excuse me. I don't like cussing. Like, seriously. But when I need it, I'll fucking say it. You know? It just comes out. I don't know what else to say. Us women don't need to change our face, our fucking nose, our asses to please a man. Because in reality, that man is a little boy in a man's fucking body. Because he never grew up with the stable parents. Just like us women. I don't think anyone in this fucking world had stable parents. And if they did, that's a fucking pleasure. If they did live with stable parents, it was either those parents were controlling with their kid and taking from their kid, or giving them absolute fucking trauma with sexualizing them. I've heard a lot of stories, or parents beating on their children. Are you kidding? And I will not say names ever, but a lot of people who I've met in my life always said something like that. I've never met a person who once said, yeah, I love my mom. Yeah, okay, maybe one or two, but they came out somewhat normal, low key, but they have anger. They have so much anger, and I don't understand why. But my point here, we don't need a fat ass, dude. Why? So we could poop. We don't need a fatter ass. So we could take a bigger shits? What the fuck? I know that's not how it works. I'm being a smartass. I'm just saying, we should embrace big noses. We should embrace weird ass chins that go in or out. It's unique. And you know what? Unique is fucking beautiful. Nothing has to be perfect. This world that we're living in, I've noticed that they conditioned us to want things to be perfect. Or at least for me. Because for me, I had this major thing of control and perfect. I need everything perfect. Why? Nature is not perfect, but it's beautiful. And what I mean by that, the branches that grow out of the trees are in odd spots. If you ever fucking look and just appreciate fucking nature for once in your life, I'm calling you out because it's a must. It's a need. Look at nature and fucking breathe. Because it's true. If you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. And if you think that, really think about, ask yourself, are you dependent on this person? Do you validate what they say? If that's a yes, that's not a good thing. If you don't disagree with your partner, that's not okay. Because you give them all the fucking power. And I know this because I did it. I thank God every day that I left. Again, I love him, but for me, it was a release out of my fucking cage. And it's hard. No one said it was easy. It's fucking hard. It's like your whole world crushes. And I thought depression sucked. But damn. But you know what? I don't know. I hate that depression is normalized. I hate that sexuality is normalized. Like, no diss on gay people at all. But all the gay people, at least I've met in my life, they're not happy. I've never met a happy gay person, if I'm being honest. And no hate to you. Fucking embrace that shit. I don't care. But just don't make it your personality, babes. Because it's like, oh, look at me. Like, what if I did that? Oh, look at me, I'm straight. I get a prize. And I know people will agree, disagree. I've always had gay friends and I've always respected them. So, by all means, do whatever. But I'm going to be the one to talk about it. I'm going to be the one to speak my truth. Because I have an opinion and I have a voice. Alright, my love bugs. I love you so much. I would really love to do more videos like this because I could talk about a lot. I have a whole notepad filled with this stuff and I could go deeper. I don't know, but I should get some rest. It's almost 11. I think it is 11. I love each and every one of you. Bi, trans, gay, straight, fucking alien, purple, blue, black, gray. I love you. And I genuinely mean that. I don't know you, but I know you've been through something in your life. I know you want love because I want love. I understand where you're coming from. I understand everybody's stories because I can put myself into your perspective. That is what is unique about me. I see your side. And if nobody said, I am proud of you for being here still. I am proud of you for waking up every day. I love you. By all that means, I'll see you later. Bye.